So this is the final session of the day. We're back with the second batch of the the Climate Tech Prize semifinals presented by Climate Solutions. Big thank you again to Galith and Climate Solutions Prize for making this possible. We'll hop right into it. So we've got 5 innovators to round out the 10 semifinalists all presenting today. Just a reminder that this is voting, so we're going to advance 4 finalists to the finals tomorrow based on y'all's vote. So we'll give some instructions right after this, but basically you're going to vote through the app for your favorite presenter today. So I'm going to hop right to it. We're going to have Aaron in here going real quick. Aaron, kick us off. Give me a second to put you on the clock.
All right, thank you everybody for being here today. My name is Aaron Goodman and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Petra Power. At Petra Power, we're not only building the world's most efficient power systems, we're building the world's first truly fuel-flexible power systems, capable of converting fossil fuels such as diesel and natural gas into electricity with up to 90% greater efficiency than a combustion engine, and converting hydrogen into electricity with greater efficiency than PEMs. We're first deploying this technology into the auxiliary power market for large vehicles. Think Class 7 through 10 long haul and reefer containers. And with 200,000 APUs sold a year, these are critical components in global trucking and shipping. But unfortunately, they're eating up way too much fuel, driving operating costs and limiting profit margins to as little as 2% in some cases. The unreliability of existing systems only makes this matter worse. And unfortunately, the solutions that have been applied simply haven't cut it. Legacy solutions such as reducing component weight or improving aerodynamicity have reached the point of diminishing returns. And breakthrough solutions such as batteries and hydrogen can't keep up with the 500 to 600 mile daily driving demands of long-haul trucks or the extreme electrical requirements of reefer containers. But fortunately, that's where Petra Power comes in. We combine the breakthrough impact of next-gen solutions with the practicality and operational continuity of allowing our customers to continue using the fuels of their choice. This is done in a novel APU that is 90% more efficient than existing solutions on diesel, is 8 times smaller, 20 times lighter, and operates with no noise, odor, or vibration, making it best in class for driver comfort. This is all made possible by Petra Power's patented technology. Our company has the rights to 3 patents originally developed at NASA Glenn Research Center that give us the lowest cost of manufacturing, the best performance, and the best lifetime APU on the market. And for the first time, this allows us to address a massive $12 billion domestic on-road auxiliary power market. $2 billion of which we estimate as obtainable just for reefer and long-haul retrofits in the next 3 years. And we can do this because Petra Power is at the top or near the top of every metric important to our customers. We are the most efficient, the only fuel-flexible option, and we are competitive in cost and lifetime with combustion. We have an incredible team working on this, but they are unfortunately the casualty of a 3-minute pitch, so come up and learn more afterwards. Right now, we have a $1 million safe round open that will get us to on-road diesel pilots that are paid by our real customers in trucking and shipping. So if this is interesting, please come up and talk to me and say hi, or reach out at this email at any time. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, we've got Oscar from PowerBox Technology.
When was the last time you worried about a brownout hurting your bottom line? I have lived in the US for nearly 9 years, and in that time, I've only experienced a few minutes of power interruptions. But just a few weeks ago, while visiting my home country, Costa Rica, I experienced over 2 hours of power disruptions in just 2 weeks. For those of us that live in the US, electrical reliability is something we rarely think about. But earlier in my career, working with factory managers in Costa Rica, one issue kept coming up: choppy operations caused by grid instability. Day after day, factories around the world lose revenue just because they can't keep machines operating with reliable power, and this is costing over $200 billion. From sub-Saharan Africa to Latin America to South Asia, entire manufacturing sectors operate in deep red zones where this is costly. This is how it looks on the ground. A factory manager is doing everything right. Then a storm hits, machines stop, incumbent solutions fall short, and they are stuck, bleeding money by the minute. This is where we come in. At PowerBox, we have developed the first AI-powered modular energy platform that enables 100% electrical reliability in factories. This means that not even the smallest glitch on the grid will affect your operations. The PowerBlock integrates solar power, energy storage, and the grid into one seamless system, optimized for cost and reliability, and is future-proof for energy technologies. Managed by our PowerNode Edge hardware and cloud-based software, factories gain real-time energy visibility, smart automation, and full resilience. Now let's look at some numbers. Let's say a factory spends $140,000 a year in electricity. With our system, we cut that in half. For just a 1% drop in grid-related losses and a $20 million operation, they will be saving another $200K. For a total energy project cost of $2.2 million, the system pays back in just 4 years and down to 2 years in higher loss regions. PowerBox isn't just an idea. Our PowerBlock is lab-tested at an NSF-funded research center at the University of Illinois. Our software is live and managing energy data in real time, and we have a pipeline of 5 pilots at different stages. Some of those are distributors in Illinois and Costa Rica. We are ready to scale fast. At PowerBox, we are building the future of energy security, and we are looking for partners and backers to help us bring it to every factory that needs it. Let's build that future together.
All right, we've got Betty from Venki Energy.
Perfect. Show of hands. How many of you have a Netflix or other streaming subscription? 89% of households do. Subscriptions are an easy choice. They're low commitment, low risk. How many of you have rooftop solar? A lot fewer. Only 4% of American households have rooftop solar. Rooftop solar today is a hard choice. $25,000 payment or committing to 25 years of financing plans. It's high commitment and for a lot of people, high risk. But Venki Energy is changing that. We're making rooftop solar an easy choice by making it a subscription, true subscription solar. I'm Betty Watson, and I've spent the last 15 years making clean and advanced energy an easier choice. From leading national energy policy at the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission to leading market and product development at SolarCity and Tesla, including during our trial of subscription solar, to launching Apple's grid forecast feature in your home apps right now. I've worked with the best, and I know exactly what it takes to make rooftop solar an easy choice for millions of American households. And that is Venki Energy's vision. We'll offer true subscription solar services to residential and commercial customers. Those services will feature clear and transparent pricing, duration of days between signing up and operation instead of the current months, low down payment and low monthly payments that offer immediate savings, and of course, a short commitment period. Venki Energy isn't waiting for policy changes to make this happen. Venki Energy is using proprietary technology to enable these groundbreaking innovations. Our removable racking system allows rooftop solar to become a transferable asset, which is the key to making any subscription service possible. Venki Energy's approach also slashes soft costs and installation costs that currently make up over half of the total system cost of rooftop solar. We also have additional innovation and technology planned for the future. Now, Venki Energy's team is committed to deploying rooftop solar. But as Gary Hirshberg wrote, we also want to make money while saving the world. The current $6.2 billion residential solar market leaves 57 million homes with solar-ready roofs untapped, for a total addressable market for true subscription solar of $80 billion. And we're ready to work quickly with investors. We are ready to finalize product development within 6 months and begin deploying at scale within the first year. So we're looking forward to talking to you either here or after the conference. Thank you.
All right, we've got Jimi from Zero Electric.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jimi, and I'm the CEO of Zero Electric. And I spent most of my career working at General Motors building map infrastructure for autonomous vehicles. I spent some time at Rivian scaling EV telematics infrastructure, and now I'm bringing those skill sets to the distribution grid. Imagine for a second you're a real estate developer that needs to deploy EV charging, or you're a hyperscaler that needs to deploy data center infrastructure. What if you could search the grid similar to Zillow and understand in space and time what capacity was available at a specific location given your power needs? Or you could do a reverse search and you could put a location in, and you could do a reverse search and you could say, this is the power that I need, and you could get an output back that tells you exactly what the grid is able to do. This is completely unprecedented. And the reason why this doesn't exist today is because the grid is in general a black box, at least the distribution grid. Utilities have no idea what their customers that are adding solar, batteries, EVs are doing in real time, and developers have no way to understand the grid in terms of cost and time to deploy. Aggregators similarly don't know how to maximize the grid infrastructure that exists today. Well, at Zero Electric, we have a bright idea, and that's using AI to fix and understand the grid in space and time. So we ingest a number of diverse data sets, such as our proprietary data inputs, crowdsourced data, and licensed data from utilities and other stakeholders in the market. We train our AI core to understand the grid in space and time. We specialize that model for specific use cases, and the output that comes out is a real-time heat map of the flexible capacity that exists on the grid, down to the substation, feeder, and transformer. What this does is unlock value propositions for the utility to where they can reduce their cost of upgrading infrastructure. For developers, they're now able to deploy quicker and cheaper. And for aggregators, they're able to maximize the revenue that they can collect from their assets that they manage without hitting grid constraints. Our model basically gets smarter every single time we onboard a new customer load because we get more diverse data sets around solar, EV, DERs, etc. And so this allows our model to become more and more high fidelity as we continue to get better and better at learning. We're not just talking about this. We've actually gone and done a first pilot in Austin, Texas. We deployed a DC fast charging station at a random strip mall that cost us 3x less the cost it would have taken if it was a traditional installation. And we deployed it in 3 months compared to the industry standard 2 months. We've taken that knowledge and skill set, and we've partnered with Legend Communities, one of the largest real estate developers in Austin, to deploy $1.5 million worth of DC fast charging infrastructure across Austin. We've partnered with Electron, the largest grid flexibility provider in the UK, to respond to an RFP. You heard Pablo talk earlier about DER visibility. We've actually provided ERCOT a solution to DER visibility, helping them understand what's happening on the grid in real time. And our third partner is Red E Charging, which we're helping deploy DC fast charging stations all across the country. Our team has 20 plus years of experience, and we're excited to talk to you guys. Thank you.
Woo! Wanna do it? Yeah. What's up? All right, amazing. Huge thank you again to Climate Solutions Prize for sponsoring this. It's a $15,000 non-dilutive prize, by the way, folks. So this is real money for our founders. This has been amazing. So as you'll recall, we did five founders pitching earlier today. Wow, these lights really are bright. I'm amazed Phil was able to say anything during that. And these must 5. So we're going to wrap up now. Just everyone, please. we are asking that we get your votes to see who advances to the finals. So we'll have 4 finalists pitch in the finals tomorrow. If you haven't done so already, maybe just do this with me now, folks. Open up your app. On the opening page, I believe actually, I probably should have done this myself. Go to the Climate Tech Prize finals. We're just opening up the voting now. We specifically only wanted to open it up. It's called the voting tab, thanks. It's just opening up now. It's going to be a small window. We're going to close it by 6 because obviously we want to announce our founders. We want to have them be able to prepare. So there's an hour-and-a-half window, but now's a great time to make your choice. We'll be announcing that at 6:30.